Good morning, guys. Today is it's the 31st of May. God, I'm so sorry. Oh gosh, we've got a bit of a poorly cat at the minute. And I just went up to your slide here. I'm filming on my phone, and yeah, what you propped up against keep sliding. Yeah, we've got a bit of a poorly cat at the minute, and I just went up to check on him, and he's not good, bless him. The vet is fairly sure that he's got cancer, so we're just waiting back on some tests. But he's going downhill quite quickly, which is a bit worrying. He's also got an infection, so we're taking him to the vets today to get some antibiotics, and we'll see whether that perks him up over the next few days. But yeah, it's not great. So yeah, apologies for that. Wow. So my name's Sherry. Anyone who is new to this video, if you happen to catch this as your first one, I do apologise. That's not usually how I start my videos. Yeah, it's just a bit rough at the minute. So this is my Flosstube video. It's been a while since I've last done one. I think it's been a couple of months. I've kind of just I'd say lost my stitchy bug. I've just been tired. This pregnancy has really knocked me out. And then I get to Poppy's. Unfortunately, her bedtime routine has changed slightly, in that she doesn't want to go to bed. So yeah, by the time you get to bed, sometimes after a meltdown, and if you are new, Poppy's autistic, so occasionally we have meltdowns, not very often, but they are draining for her and for us. So by the time you get done with that and get to bed, sometimes it's kind of like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I'm already tired because I'm having trouble sleeping again at the minute. So yeah, but I have got some progress to show you. So it's why I haven't done a video before then. You know, I like to at least show you some progress. Pregnancy is going well though so far. I can't remember if I knew in the last video or not, but I've developed gestational diabetes with this one. So I'd have to be a little bit careful what I eat. It seems to have levelled itself back out now. There seems to be foods that I can eat now, such as toast on white bread toast. I had some this morning, and my levels are lower now than when I first got diagnosed with it. So yeah, I don't know whether something was going on when I got diagnosed, and it's levelled itself back out, or whether I was eating particularly bad then and making slightly better choices now, which means I can eat a bit more of the regular stuff. I don't know. But let's get started. So yeah, not massive amounts to show you, but there is some progress. So I've done quite a bit actually. I say that, yeah. I've done quite a bit on my Mill Hill Button and Beads spring series. This was gifted to me by a very lovely lady called Diane. Got the Poppy because of my daughter's called Poppy. This is the only it's not the only Mill Hill kit I've done, but it's the first Button and Beads one that I've done though, and it's nearly finished. So this is where we're at the minute. So this is the top of the Poppy, and there's only two more rows of the green, and then the beading to go. So yeah, not very long at all really. I should work on this one, because if I'm too tired to get everything else out, this is a quick easy one where I could probably put in like 50 odd stitches, and then... No, that's okay. You don't have to say sorry. Do you want to come and say hello to Flosstube?
Hello, Flosstube.
With your weights. You be careful with them. What, you doing some exercising?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, just don't drop them on your toes. Then I could probably get this done quite soon. It does seem to be quite a lot of beads.
What's the bead?
So these are beads.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, look. Do you want
Yeah.
to say hello?
Hello.
Oh, sorry, my big old hand.
Tomorrow's June today.
Tomorrow is June. June the 1st.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's sliding again. Apologies. I'm doing this on my phone because I tried to set up my webcam like last time and I couldn't get it to work. So I've also worked on. Oh, I didn't bring the pack with me. Peppermint purple, is it? The blackwork P. And I've not done much on it, but what I have done is finished off here. I'd gone wrong, so basically I'd done a bit coming around here, I'd done a bit going around there, and then when I got into the middle it was it wasn't lining up, so I kind of corrected that, which is good. So this is like ready to go now whenever I want to do something else on it. I have got a new start. I don't think I started this when I was with you last. So it's from the Emma Condon cross stitch for the heart. Super excited for her new one that's coming out actually. Is it October time?
Can I press the cube?
Yeah, you can press the cube. And I'm doing this one. I just wanted something bright and colourful. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. I really love her designs. They're so bright and colourful. The quotes are kind of like really inspiring, and yeah, so I've done this all from just stash. And this is where I've got to so far. So I do really enjoy stitching on these. I say it's just been so tired. It's just really kind of like knocked me out. Work has been a bit draining as well, and left me with the ump some days. So not really being particularly in the mood to stitch and that, but yeah, hopefully. Do you know what? I've not got too much work on today. So I might do a little bit of stitching while at my laptop. Might do that poppy one. See whether I can get that done in the next couple of weeks. That'll be quite good. I say a couple of weeks, it's really not that much. Someone could do that in an afternoon probably. It's just me. So yeah, that's it. I have done a little bit on my tiger, but like minuscule amount. Was probably like about 30 stitches in. So yeah. And that's about it. That's all I've worked on really. So short and sweet video, but I did want to check in with you guys, and just make sure that everyone's okay. I have still been watching people's floss tubes and enjoying them. I have also set up another YouTube channel for budgeting. So I've started doing cash envelope system. We are very fortunate in that Dave is on a good wage and Dave pays the majority of the bills. However, I have not always had a great relationship with money. I've racked up my debt. I think I've talked about it previously twice now. And I have a little bit on a credit card, but that's just because it took so long for my house to sell and stuff like that. But yeah, so I've kind of been watching all these like cash stuffing videos online and obsessed with them. And so sort of an example is like this binder. And then after working out my budget, so spreadsheet, put all my expenses on for the month, work out what I've got left, divide that by 4. I draw that cash out each week, and it goes into kind of like envelopes like these. So one for Dave, one for special occasions, Christmas, my birthday, Poppy's birthday. And then I do like annual stuff like car insurance, TV insurance, subscriptions. Yeah, and just divide the cash between my envelopes. Not all the envelopes get stuffed each week. You just work on, you know, if I've got no special occasions coming up, then I don't need to put it in there and I can put it in something else. And, you know, then I've got envelopes in my purse, which is, you know, my spending. I've got an envelope for Poppy, one for the baby, and gifts, you know, and this seems to be working for me at the moment. With my money, I've been able to put not loads into savings, but, you know, I've managed to save up quite a bit. Spending money, we've got Dave's holiday coming up at the end of June, and then the end of July we've got Cornwall. My car insurance I'd like to pay off by the end of October, because of course when you go on maternity, all your money drops. And then coming back from maternity, we'll be doing a lot less hours. So yeah, it's just to try and grab hold of my finances really, and learn to budget, and I'll slowly decrease my budget, so that come the new year when the maternity pay cut, like when it cuts down, it's not going to be such a big shock. Hopefully I would have budgeted, or yeah, cut it down to roughly about that amount sort of throughout December or something like that. So just trying to be a bit more responsible. But yeah, it's great fun. So I'll put a link in there in case anyone is interested in something like that. But yeah, so I'm just going to leave it there. I will carry on with my updates on Instagram. I kind of need to rework my Etsy shop now. The company that I used have put their prices up. So I'm really not making like pennies from each t-shirt. Not that I'm selling loads. I sold 2 over the weekend. I put a bank holiday sale on, and I didn't make anything from those. But I'm not overly fussed about that. It's not costing me a huge amount, like under £1 a t-shirt that I've lost. But if they were good sales, because they were kind of like organic sales. They're not from family, so they were like genuine customers, and I'm getting a lot of views in the shop and stuff now. It's just frustrating that now I seem to be making progress in the shop, that the company I use has put their prices up, and I'm now probably going to have to put the prices of my t-shirts up, which I really didn't want to do to try and stay competitive, but there's no point in me doing it if I'm not making any money. So yeah. There we are. But yeah, so that is it. So if you are new to this channel, I will do my best to try and give you a bit more of a stitchy content next month. I will do my best not to cry. And yeah, I hope you will have a fantastic June. We have not got too much planned, I don't think. We've got Dave's birthday, but he's away racing for that. Sort of working racing. And I think that's about it. I got like a dinner dance with my mum for her lodge. She's part of like a Mason's lodge, women's lodge. And that's about it really. Some baby stuff maybe. I don't think I have. Oh, but it has just reminded me I need to book my whooping cough though. So thank you for that. So yeah, so that is it. I am going to do some work now. And watch some Flosstube in the background. Dave bought me a new laptop. So yeah, it's quite good. So I can work and have like Flosstube on, or the cash stuff and videos on. I dare put something like Netflix or something on, because I won't get any work done. But YouTube is just fantastic, isn't it? To kind of have it on in the background whilst you're doing other stuff, and then you'll be like, oh, just keep checking in every now and again. yeah, so I hope you have a fantastic June. I'll hopefully check in with you. Probably will be the beginning of July because we go on holiday on the 30th of June. I think come back the 4th of July. So maybe beginning and middle of July. July. Unless I can do one before we go away if I've been able to do all my stitching. So yeah, have a fantastic time. If you are interested in seeing any more progress on these and what else I've got going on, then please take a look at my previous videos and maybe give a little like and maybe subscribe if it's something that you think you'd be interested in. I will do my best to keep you more updated with stuff. And yeah, but this baby is tiring me out. And it only gets worse. It only gets worse when it's born. Oh, when he is born. So we found out we're having a little boy, which is amazing. We're really excited for that. And we've kind of picked the name Ollie as well. So we'll be Oliver, but we will call him Ollie. What do you do with that? Like, I said I wanted Oliver because as he gets older, he might decide he doesn't want Ollie, or, you know, what if he decides he wants to be a judge? You know, Judge Ollie. Doesn't really sound as good as Judge Oliver. I've got high hopes. But yeah, what does he do? Do you call them Oliver and Ollie? Or just Ollie, and then when he learns to write his name, put Oliver or something? Yeah, how do you do that? If you've got a kid that you've named something but use a nickname, please tell me how you worked that at first. Or do you just call them by their full name, like Oliver, for the first year? Or something like that, whilst he gets used to his name or something. I don't know. Any advice, welcome. But I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.